It is the 21st of December and I am still working on this winter/Christmas garden for Matilda and Josephine. It started off as being a winter garden that I was going to have done by December. I have, since the last video, done a little bit of a pathway, and I think I've got one short up, maybe a few other shorts up showing that. We've obviously got the door, and I've made a little snowman, so I'll be painting him at some point. I was hoping to do a stained glass window over here, and I started making it. I made a whole video of it, and then I thought, you know what, I really don't like it at all, so I'm going to have a go at making it look more like this gate. But what I'm going to do today is I want to make some miniature decorations out, well, based on this door. So I've got this little bit of balsa wood. I'm literally going to draw on quite small and pretty much replicate this. Right, so this is going to be a little bit of trial and error. I'm really not going to be overly careful of how it looks. And I've also run out of balsa wood. What I want to do is try and do that coloured glass thing. So I'm going to try and use as much of this. So if I have 6, I may actually not have enough to do it, in which case I won't do the coloured thing. I could do it a different way. I don't know, I'm thinking, to be honest, maybe I should actually do the miniature. But if I do the miniature, the windows will be absolutely tiny. Maybe I do like a circular window. I'm actually thinking all I want to do is the diamond window. Okay, so this is the painful part of the process, is actually cutting through. Look at that, it's not very straight. It doesn't matter though, because I think what's nice is I do love when you have things that aren't perfect. They look nice, they look rustic, but they're not perfectly done. I just want to get one out. Yay! Okay, so I've got them all cut out, and it's quite funny because these I think are perfect size. I didn't really measure them up, and that looks quite small. I like it though, it is a little token. I'm now just going to do the colour for the window, and originally I was going to do everyone's favourite colours, and then I thought I'm just going to do one colour, and I thought I'm going to do this colour because it's very much Wicked season for the Wizard of Oz, and we always watch the Wizard of Oz at Christmas, and I thought I didn't have the colour. I was thinking, I'm not sure if I've got the colour. Why don't I have it in the set? Because I put them all away in the boxes. I actually think it might be this colour because it's starting to dry. Very similar colour. So I'm going to just risk it and put this one colour as a long strip, and then I'm going to cut it out, and I might make it a bit thicker than it was. Well, not thicker than it was, but I'm still rather dubious that that's going to turn into that, but I cannot find the other one. I don't think I mixed them either, so yeah, I'm still struggling with the idea that they're not. But if it's not the same one, what I'm going to do is just use this colour. I need to, in fact, I'm going to use one of the ones that I break and just sort of give it a stretch. And I'm hoping that's not going to be too thick. I was going to do it thinner so it dried quicker and then I could do it all in the same day, but I think, yeah, we do a bit of a pour. Yeah, that's quite funny. Right, okay, so I think that'll be fine. So I'm going to leave that to set, and then I'm just going to paint the doors there. Awesome. Right, so the colours, it's unbelievable how that colour changed. It was that colour, it's exactly the same colour as the other one, so I'm really surprised. But while I was waiting for that to set, I finished the little snowman, and I love him so much. He is so good. I wish I'd filmed the process, but it's very, very basic. I used a little acorn. I don't know what that part of the acorn is called, but I used that for the hat, glued it on. I used a little bit of bark that I painted orange for the nose and stuck that on. I used some jute ribbon that I had from some other projects. And then I just stuck in some, I believe this is ivy twig. And it looked like he's waving, and I thought that was really sweet. And also I just painted it white acrylic. Some of the acrylic is coming off, and it's still a little bit wet. But I'm really, really pleased with that. And I think I might do a few more of these because I just think he looks so good. I might have some that have like little, they look like they have buttons. So I'm going to make tiny, tiny buttons. But I think, yeah, I'm really, really proud of that. So I did that while that was setting. So now I've got to paint these. I also got to kind of score lines on them. I might even do a little bit like I had on the other one with a little bit of wood across there. I should have done it up there as well, but I could still do that. And there are lots of little things I could do, but I think cutting this stuff out is a bit of a nightmare. I need better tools, really. Right, so I've just been scoring these little lines in there so it looks like we've got separate panels. I've used this rather nifty tool that gouges it out, and I think this is brilliant. This is something that I found in my dad's drawer. So I'm going to do all the rest of these, then I'm going to cut out bits to stick on them. I'll probably paint them first and do a little bit of, I don't know, weathering on them as well. Okay, now for the painting, I am just going to make it up as I go along. I kind of want to do similar to the original door, so like a kind of browny reddish color, I think, but I am just going to make it up as I go along. And yep, see what happens. I'm just going to stick these little bits down with some glue, and it's really funny, I'm looking at them now and I actually think I prefer the tinier ones to the bigger ones, but I'm going to do another strip here. I think there's not enough of these, but because I got them all mixed up, I'm going to do these ones first and just stick the glue, put some glue on here, if I can squeeze it out, and then plonk it on. And they don't have to be perfect. I mean, they're miniature. They're going to be little Christmas decorations. They're nothing. Well, they're wonderful and they're absolutely perfect. That's what we're going to say they are. They're really sweet, and thankfully this glue does go up dry. But there we go. One, and it's that should have been a bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. I think that's the thing. I think probably I think I might have put the wrong. Doesn't matter though, it might be. That one's just a little bit too short, but it's okay. We're okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm just going to take a little bit off this because as much as it does dry clear, you can still see it, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to end up making it worse. It's all fine. There we go. When you have the whole thing, it will look good. It will. This is quite hard to squeeze with one hand. There we go. Oh, that's not good. But again, it won't notice too much. I just think, I wonder. No, that's fine. The only one that's going to be that bad is that one. And like I say, they're not going to go to anyone specific, so there's going to be no favoritism with anyone. I really like these. Oh, yeah, that was a little bit of an issue. But just take it out. And there we go. And then I can file it down a little bit later on. Make it a bit more straighter. Not bad. So I'm just going to stick all the other ones down and possibly cut a couple extra ones. So now that these are, well, they're almost dry, but I am a little bit impatient. I want to have a go at putting this on now. We'll just stick it on the back and see how it looks. So I'm going to take one bit. I'm actually just going to peel it off. Oops, and this one's got a bit of glue stuck to it. And then, so I only need a small bit. Cut it out. Like so. I do have other colours as well, but as I've decided to do one, I'm just going to put it in. There it is. Oh, and I love it if I push it in like that and give it a bit more of a rounded feel. But I could probably do, well, I've made that now, so maybe I'll put this one on this one. But I could probably do, you know, multiple, maybe 2 from this one. But I'm going to stick with using this one because I've already done that. I'm going to cut a little bit off so I don't have so much to stick down. And then just stick it on there, push that through. It's got a nice little bulbous thingy, and then I'm just going to stick it with some glue. And then I really love that little bulbous thing. And then when it's done, I will hold it up to the light so we can see what it looks like. But that is pretty cool. I want to have some little details here and there, but we shall see. Maybe a little tiny door handle. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I love it. All of these bits have had their little windows glued in now. So the remainder is, I was going to use this. I was going to put little doorknobs in, and they're all going to have these little diamonds from these little flowers that I got in Hobbycraft. But the original door does have this little gold bead on it, so I thought maybe, as I have done here, I will stick with the gold, and I think the gold looks nicer with the this wood. So I've got some wire. I'm just going to chop a little bit of wire off. Oops. Use a pin and just stick it. Actually, I don't know where's the best. I suppose I could put like in all different places. So I'm just going to put the pin in, make a nice hole, and then wrap the wire. I'm going to do it twice this time because I think when I did it with this one, I only did it once and it just doesn't seem to have be holding it so tight. So if I just put this in, shove it through the bead twice, and hopefully it will hold if I can get it through. That's the, oh, there we go. Nice and tight. Pull it really, really tight, and then shove it through the hole. Yeah. These things are so fiddly. Just trying to get both of them through. I think actually as well with this one. Yeah, I made 2 holes with this one. So I'm going to have to do the same. And I think I have inadvertently done it. And then there we go. And yeah, that feels a lot tighter actually having the 2. And then there. I think I'm not really keen on where I've put that, but it's alright. I can live with it. And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to stick a pit hole up there, right in the top, not too high up because otherwise it's going to damage it. And then I'm going to stick, so I'm going to stick a bit of wire in there or a bit of thread because the wire may not This wire has a tendency to snap quite easily. But the idea is that we have a little hanging thing. Like so. But I'll probably have to put something on the end of that because it's not very good. Or even have it so that it goes like that. And then has the hook. And then it's glued in place, obviously not where the thing is. Well, and I like that now. I think now that it's got the loop and it looks more like we've got actually something made. It's a specific thing. I'm happy. See there. So I might just put some glue. I'm just seeing. This is all experimenting as well. So it's like I'm just new there. Plop that on there. Plop that on there. What she's trying to do is just glue everything down. And then there. Done. I mean, I could also just put some tape on it. I think that might be the best thing. Okay, now for the finishing touch. I want to get something on the background, and I was going to get some green felt, but I kind of left it until the last minute, and it was too late to order anything, so I thought my only option was Sainsbury's. And amazingly, I found this bunting that has exactly the colour that I wanted. So I'm going to use that and cut it out, and I have already made a few. And it looks really, really, really good, and it sticks really nicely as well. So I'm just going to basically, I've got one already here, just cut around. And I did actually, unstitch that one, but I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'm just going to leave it, because what I thought as well is I might make these little bags so that I can put them in, but I have realised that they are sewn here and here and not up there. Otherwise, if there was an opening up here, it would be easier, but we'll see what happens. I will try something. So I'm just going to draw around it. This is so simple. And then cut it out, and then I can just quite easily trace the hole in the bag. All I need to do now is just hold it up to the light so I can see where the window is, trace around it, and then I'm just going to cut it out. And then not generously, just shove some glue all over the place. And then use the very important tool to spread the glue around. Make sure I don't get any in there. Yeah, don't want to put too much on because I put a bit too much on. And just like that, I ran out of space on my camera. Then Christmas happened, and here we are on the 29th of December. So I just thought I'd share how I made the little bag to put them in. I just put a slit in this bunting, added a bit of gold thread into the top, tied it to the bit of rope on there, wrapped this up in paper, and then shoved it in there, and we actually hung them on the tree. And they look really, really sweet on the tree. So they've all gone to their appropriate homes now, except for the ones that are staying here, obviously. So I don't know if you can really see the light through there, but in the previous photo you could see it. But anyway, that is it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. Do click the like, subscribe, leave a comment. It all is free. Or if you want to help me out and help me get some more supplies, go and click on the Buy Me a Coffee below. And I will see you in the next video.